So, you're probably wondering what happened to me in discography discussion over the past couple months, or essentially half a year now, I think. And I'd like to basically start addressing that already right now. So, if you don't remember, the last time I left off an episode, I had hinted that I was going to do an episode about Hollywood Undead, which I very much still intend to do. And in fact, I had done. I had a whole complete video, audio, images, everything edited and ready to get uploaded. And the day that it came that it was supposed to be uploaded, the Sunday like I normally upload, nope, nothing. For whatever reason, YouTube just did not want to get past the first part of publishing, or it would get stuck at 99% every once in a while, or 80% if it felt like it. And that was, whew, that was real annoying. So, after 5 different attempts of that at the time, I just started getting really frustrated, but luckily I calmed myself down and I said, okay, well, let's try to figure out what could be the problem. So my first initial test was maybe that it had something to do with the way I exported the video, which don't know why all of a sudden it would have a problem anyway, because every video I export is in 1080p, 30 frames, and that's it. There's no crazy file format, it's just an MP4. So I thought, okay, well, let's take back all the stuff that I had done, every bit that I had recorded, which was the audio and video, put in the images and start editing again, and this time be a little more precarious, if you will, about the way I was editing the video. So I did that. Took about 2 hours, maybe, tops, which isn't that bad. I tend to like to bide my time that way. So nothing that I hadn't handled and before, and nothing that I never felt like, this is a pain. I don't mind editing. Okay, exported the video again like normal, 1080p, 30 frames, and just a normal MP4. In fact, I had made sure that it was just a standard MP4 because the editing software I use has a version called YouTube 1080p. And I think I had been using that beforehand, so I thought, you know what, maybe this is a problem. Maybe I just need to export it in normal 1080. So I did. Same problem. 3 more times after that. So that's now 8 times in total that it didn't want to upload. So I decided, you know what? Let me take a day. I'll upload it on Monday, real early in the morning, like by noon. I'll have it up. Okay. Computer goes off. I go to sleep. Mind you, at the time it was about 4 a.m. by the time I did that. Okay. So I wake up. I have all the things ready, and I go, okay, let's do it again. Maybe it had something to do with my computer. Maybe it had something to do with Google servers for that day or YouTube servers for maybe the couple hours that I had been trying it for. Whatever. Maybe whatever. Maybe it wasn't my fault. Maybe it was their fault. And that's okay. Whatever. Okay. Try to upload? Nope. Again, nope. Okay. 12 noon and I try to upload it. I wait. Maybe I give it about 45 minutes, maybe 30 minutes of being stuck on 99%. And I said, you know what? No, this isn't going to work. And I said, okay, well, let's try something else. Okay. So, I had that video sitting, and I'll remake it because I'd rather just remake it just in case I run into the same problems again, and also because I've started to get just that tiny bit better at editing. But, okay. So, what was the next problem? Well, I had recorded two different videos, each with different audio, each with different images, of me explaining why the video wasn't uploading, and how I was going to actually have to take a hiatus until it started to get cooler. When I was recording those videos, it was the summer, and I happen to live in the great city of Chicago, in the great part of the country known as the Midwest, where while it might be great that we don't have hurricane season or really any crazy natural disasters over here, the part where we get messed up with is the weather. When it's summer, it's more than summer. It's like the sky opens and the sun blazes down directly on you. Are you in shade inside your house in front of a fan? Doesn't matter. You are blazing hot and sweating out of every pore out of your body. Okay. So my initial problem was that I wasn't going to be able to record anymore because I had my fan on. And it started to get really unbearable having the fan off for like 20-minute periods or even, 25 to record some of the videos I was recording at the end. In fact, most times I would pause and record a separate audio track so I could cool off for 5 minutes or whatever, and then bam, here we go, recording again. Okay, that's another problem in and of itself. So I told myself that, or I told the audience, which is you listening, that I was going to take a break for a little while until it started to get cooler and into the fall, where at least when it was raining, I could handle the audio a lot better and not have to have a fan on or a heater on because it wouldn't be too cold yet. But then again, I had explained in the video that I would take another short hiatus during most of the winter, which here in Chicago tends to go over until about February, mid February, something like that, where the winter really starts to die down and starts to get warm again. And in fact, right now it's something like 25, maybe less 25 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's pretty cold, and I have my heater off, but luckily I'm okay right now. I'm pretty warm. But essentially, I addressed all these problems. And another problem that I had run into, which technically I'm still running into, but I've sort of found a weird workaround, which is the editing software that I use, as amazing as it is, and it really has gotten me a lot further and taught me a little more, kinda isn't all that great sometimes, because it'll give you, it essentially advertises itself on a website where it is the official website, but it advertises that you can use it for as long as you want. It's free, and if you want to purchase, you can purchase. And I was like, okay, well, this works out for me. And when I eventually have the chance, I'll get some legitimate, greater software if I even need it. And then about 5 videos later, it tells me, hey, buddy, you gotta purchase or continue using the free version. And I said, oh, okay, well, I'll just use the free version. And then it says, okay, but some things will be limited and taken away from you. And I said, well, I don't care. I don't really use too many special effects. It's not like I'm making a movie here or something, all right? And that's when the biggest problem came, which is I could no longer export videos whatsoever, which sucks because I didn't realize that until I had gotten through the editing process of the video. I had found a workaround then, and I do now, a better one that works a little more consistently. But that's not the problem still. The main problem right now is it's cold, and right now I have my heater off again. Another noise thing that I don't want in the videos, because that's really annoying to have a buzzing or a humming in the back. Ugh. Maybe someone finds that appealing, but I don't. And while I have found the workaround for the editing, and I will continue to keep using it. And for those of you wondering, no, it is not piracy, because no, it's not piracy. It's just a stupid loophole that you can exploit with this stupid software. But anyway, all I'm trying to tell you is, yes, discography discussion will continue again, and I do intend on doing the Hollywood Undead video first. That is the first video that's going to come out, and that should be, I'm making a rough estimate here, February, if not March. March is my absolute deadline. It has to be the first Sunday of March. So expect something in between there. And I know I had said that I was going to do another I finally got around to, which I never finally got around to, because I really haven't found anything that I wanted to talk about like that, and I kind of want to take it in a different direction, away from being more so the review type of thing, or even just more so the, I don't know what the word would be, but the observant kind of view, which is kind of what I did with the Watch Dogs video. And instead I kind of want to take it in a place of more trivia and such. Same way I'm going with discography discussion. But don't worry, there will still be reviews every once in a while with the I finally got around to. And hopefully in the future I can have some special guests. And by special guests, I mean some close friends who will I don't know, join me in whatever. Anyway, but for the foreseeable future, which is really only another month or two, hopefully, there will still be nothing. And I know I did release that Super Best Friends tribute, but they did really mean a lot to me, and I wanted to get that out to them, and I mean to everyone else pretty quickly. But this is just an update to let you guys know that yes, discography discussion is continuing, and I full well want to continue it. I've been wanting to do it for the past couple months. It's just that the weather keeps changing between super hot and super cold, and it's just weird. So I'm just waiting for better weather. But I'd like to preface it with that in the future, I will let you know ahead of time if we're getting into what I would consider hotter weather or colder weather, and when the show will take its hiatus. But it'll always come back because I do want it to keep going, and I very much enjoy doing those videos. And I don't really want to keep. I don't want to stop or keep stopping abruptly. Jeez, and it's just annoying, and I know how annoying it is to see just a weird upload schedule. But for now, just be patient, just like everyone else is being with a lot of current video game releases. Devil May Cry 5. But, discography discussion's coming back. I finally got around to is coming back. Pretty much everything is coming back by February. March at the latest. The first Sunday of March, if there's nothing, that Doomsday. The big old red button with the nuke, kablooey. If I don't make it by then, bad things. Brimstone, cats and dogs, mass hysteria, okay? But I just wanted to let you guys know. I wanted to update you because I know it's been really weird. Because it's like, wow, he just went silent. And to be honest, I've been taking a break from Twitter too, but for other reasons. But everything will be back. And yeah, I mean, that's it. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep repeating myself. Yeah. All right. I just want to say one last thing too. If you would like, I can make a separate Twitter account to help a little more with the fact that I reblog so much on that one, and have a separate one that's just dedicated more towards videos and things that would pertain to videos, music, movie stuff, whatever. If you would like that, go ahead and tell me in the comments down below. Maybe I'll make that for sure. Make it really quickly, and yeah, that's all. So, thanks for watching. More discography discussion and more I finally got around to is coming. I guarantee. And if my guarantee somehow goes down, you can go ahead and find me and pelt me with the bricks and stones. But please don't actually do that. All right. Thanks. Bye.